Let me tell y'all young girls something. Women in their late 50s and 60s are killing this weight loss and fitness thing. I train women all over the world virtually. And I guess what I'm finding out is like the video that I made earlier this morning about being basic and boring. Basic and boring people always win. And if you're not a basic and boring person, you better learn how to master that shit if you want to master your body goals. Now see, I'm 40 years old. I have young women that I train as young as their early 20s. I've trained I want to think maybe a 17-year-old, got her really ready for the military. I can't remember, but she was a teenager. But, you know, I have 20-something-year-olds, and they do fairly well. I have some that do, you know, oh my God. Tate, if you're watching this, you're probably not even watching this. I don't know. But she completely rocked it. Jamisha, Sierra, y'all know who y'all are. And if I'm leaving anybody else out, please forgive me. But the majority of the women that have came to me lately, they're in their 50s and 60s. And I'm talking like 68, 67, 65. And one of the most common questions when they reach out to me initially is like, what I offer, does it work for older women, or am I willing to work with older women? And the answer is always yes. And of course, I have one lady that just recently joined. She just signed up for my services. And I think going into the second week or after the first week, she lost like 4 pounds. And she was, oh my God, like she's so excited because for the first time after all of the fad diets and everything, she's finally able to get the scale moving in the right direction. And even though she's aware that most of it is probably water weight, she didn't care. We celebrated inside of the in my private Fit by Faceland group that's exclusively for my clients. And what I'm just noticing overall is that a lot of the ladies that are, you know, older ladies like that, they're losing weight and they're sticking to the program. They're like, I know what I teach works if you follow the freaking program. What I think it boils down to, and I can say this as, I don't know what I consider myself an older woman. I'm 40 years old. I'm not some little, you know, teeny bopper. The older you get, the more simple that you become. Don't get me wrong, like us older women, we're jazzy in a different, you know, in a different kind of way where it counts. But for the most part, they do really well with just me simplifying things. I'm still not over how, and if you're someone, I mean, no shade, but people will go out and buy these stupid ass scales that you weigh food on, but it hooks to your phone. Or a scale that you step on and it like to weigh your body and it hooks to your phone. Just get a basic fucking digital scale. A basic digital body weight scale. A basic digital kitchen scale. I will let all of my clients know during the consultation, do not rely on devices to tell you how many calories your body has burned. And it never ceases to amaze me, even me giving out your calories, and I tailor it to the individual. Like this is yours based on your age, your height, your weight, your sex, your activity level, all of these things. And people will be on my program 4 months, going into 5 months, and I'll chat with them, something will come up, and despite me telling them their calories and their protein goal, they don't even fucking remember. But the older ladies, they're typically the ones that reach out, text me when they have problems, when they have struggles. I always tell my clients, don't suffer in silence. And for the most part, as you become older, it just comes like a certain amount of wisdom just comes along with that. Even though the older ladies still make mistakes and they still have struggles, they're just, you know, they've been through all the fad diets and up and down and around and the back and forth. And for the most part, I find that when they realize how simple the shit is, what I'm witnessing, they absolutely fucking kill it. And I mean that in the best way. Meanwhile, young girls be on some, well, I just can't get motivated, or I was gonna reach out, but I'm going through so much right now. My job is stressful. Got off track. The kids are playing football right now, and I just got off track, and I'm gonna get back to it. Girl, what the fuck? But then let me tell y'all something. Another thing that I noticed is that with a lot of the older women that contact me, bro, like they don't even be in the 200s yet. And I mean, just toxic of me and just most people, and I still suffer with this of wanting to say like, girl, like what are y'all doing here? You look good. But they are catching this shit before it even gets out of hand. Meanwhile, even me, when I was in my mid-30s, man, it's crazy that I had to get up to 247 to hit brakes and realize that like, oh my God, like this is like, no, I'm not fucking doing this. And And the nerve of some people to actually be like, you weren't even that big. How much fucking bigger did y'all want me to get? I have to be careful because a lot of times I just think like, man, if I would have been that smart at 5'4", once I had got like 180 pounds, you know, just from like, whoa, wait a minute now. But oh no, oh fucking no. Even at 200 pounds, oh no. At 210 pounds, no, fucking no. 247, bro, that is like 53 pounds from 300. 53 pounds from 300. And this is no shade, but this is like, honest to God, like it is not crazy. Like, young girls now, like y'all super young, and it is not unusual to 260, 275 pounds. Like, what? Come on now. I've said this before and I'll say it again. A lot of y'all may not be willing and ready to give that damn food up, all right? But I know damn well nobody would never be able to fucking fully convince me that they like being fat. Nobody would never convince me of that shit. You might conform to it and deal with it, tolerate it, and nobody truly likes that shit. And I get it, you know, the whole, like, everybody ain't meant to be skinny, but fuck, everybody ain't meant to be fat, okay? Like, in fact, nobody is. That's just the damn truth. Thick is one thing, but a lot of people's perception of that shit is skewed now, big time. Because I just think, bro, I lost over 90-something pounds, and I'm still not skin and damn bones. So, like, just really think, okay, I was 247, and I'm 5'4" in height. Bro, I'm telling you right now, where a lot of y'all are sitting there and you're just like, well, if I could just lose 50 or 60 pounds, when that shit start coming off you, you're gonna really be like, what? Like, yeah, that's exactly how I was. I also always tell people, it's not always about the number on the scale, because if we look decent, if we could, you know, pick where the weight fell, like, not in our waist, but maybe in our behind, thighs, breasts, okay, and not in our arms and stuff like that, we wouldn't give a damn about the scale reading 210 pounds. And some people can carry it well. But let's just be honest, nowadays, most of us don't. The shit starts falling every damn where. Your stomach and just a lot of unwanted areas. It's always best to go for a gold look, all right? That's number one. I'm going to always advise y'all to learn to fall in love with some type of physical activity, preferably leading up to weightlifting, so that you can shape your body once that weight starts coming off and you're not left looking like a damn deflated balloon. And to be honest, you know, I'm not knocking it, because a lot of people just don't know, and even when they do, they just think, oh, once I lose the weight, I'll start working out. By then, the loose skin's already just a mess, and I can see how that could be depressing enough to where, I mean, you just don't give a damn. You look in the mirror, you lost 150 pounds, but you know what? You look like shit. And so then you just like, you know what? Fuck it. You start all of your old shit back up, and then you're back at square one. If you're someone who's on your weight loss journey, and you know damn well you need to lose well over 50 pounds, I'm talking like 100 plus, your ass should have been and need to have been lifting weights like yesterday. I have women that I am training that follow the basic, simple, boring ass programs, okay? They're doing it, and these women are in their 60s getting shit done. And meanwhile, a lot of young girls are just full of bullshit and excuses. Yes, I said it. Might sound harsh, but I swear it's all coming from a place of love, because I know that y'all want better and that you're capable of doing better.